Welcome back to another video. Just here admiring my food. So today we're having vegetable pasta bake and a side salad. The salad has lettuce, cucumber, tomato, and avocado. I'm going to just put some salad cream across it. And in the pasta bake is obviously pasta with tomato sauce. So the vegetables in there are onions, peppers, aubergines, and spinach. Because that's all I had to put it in there till tomorrow when the shopping comes. So that's cool. So let's dig in. Would you want a close little looky? So onions sitting on top there. Yum yum. So today I'm going to be talking about, well, just chit chat really about what it's like growing up in England by Caribbean parents. Okay, let me just chow down because I'm hungry. Open. I haven't had pasta in a long time. I was trying to cut down on the carbs, but because I'm cutting down on the meat, I need to eat something else with my vegetables. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. What are you guys having for dinner today? I know it's like English tradition to have a roast on a Sunday, but I just have whatever I feel like. Mainly have roasts around Christmas, if I'm honest, or if I go somewhere and someone's cooking it, I'll eat it, but I tend to keep it to Christmas. No cheese pull, because it's not that hot. I was faffing around before I started recording this. So, no cheese pull, I'm afraid. Oh, the cheese that's on top is mozzarella and cheddar. Anyone got any plans for the week ahead? Let's see how much food I managed to get on my clothes by the end of me eating all of this. Oh, and I seasoned it with 3 little Maggi cubes. What else? Yeah, so 3 little Maggi cubes, herbs, about half a teaspoon of herbs, mixed herbs. What else? A little bit of black pepper and just a little pinch of sugar. That's it. Well, sweetener, it wasn't sugar, it was sweetness. Yup, that was it. If I had mushrooms, they would have went in there as well, but I ate them yesterday. And like I say, my shopping's coming tomorrow. So, I'm going to cut down on the meat, but I will still be eating fish. I'm not saying I'm a vegetarian or pescatarian, nothing like that. Just cutting down on meat. Mostly, I don't really eat like red meats that much. I think last year I had lamb chops once, and chicken. But I've just been totally put off by chicken, by my chicken turning blue when it is in the fridge. Ugh. Ugh. The chicken was still in date, but it was blue, like some luminous, glowing blue thing. Oh my god! So I've just chucked it. And that's from Sainsbury's. I know they're trying to price match with is it Aldi or Lidl's? One of them. But yeah, it's all well and good price matching, but if your quality of food's gone down, well, that's not no match really, is it? Mm-hmm. So this week I plan to put a table together, like a centre table, and maybe and put this tall wall unit together as well. I started to do a bookcase and it was coming along nicely until I tripped and fell on it. So everything's ski whiff. So I took it back apart and I'm going to ask my neighbour to help me do it. Because where you put the screws in, because I fell on it, it all kind of creased down. And because it's chipboard, it's all chipped away. So it won't hold nothing. But I know they will save the day. And hopefully I don't ever have to put anything together again. That's it. You know what I mean? Wasn't that cold out today? Oh, I need some tongs or something with this salad. Get on the fork. I always try to have something green or like salad or vegetables with everything that I eat. Been craving a lot of sweet things lately. Weird. If I was eating meat, I'd either put some, yeah, probably chicken cubes in it. Quite nice, you know. Wish you could taste it. Trying to think what else I've got planned for the week. I've got to go to the hospital to get my eyes checked out. Haven't been there in a while, so I thought I'd go make an appointment. But I had to wait like 2 months for it though. But it's cool. It is what it is, isn't it? It's not an emergency. Just need them to check my eyes. Cheese a bit. Big mouth activated. Going in. Had to eat so proper growing up. No elbows on the table. Eat with your mouth closed. No sound effects. Had to ask to be excused from the table. Hate doing that. So I used to sit there till everyone's finished. Didn't bother me. Eating quite late today. Like I said, I was faffing around as usual. Better late than never, eh? You can hear some noise in the background. It's the underground going under the flats. You could when I first moved here, you could barely hear it. And it was only in my son's room you could hear it a little bit. Now, Jesus. It don't keep me awake, but I know when the first train is and the last train. Or tube, should I say. So the first tube's at between 5:35 and 5:45. And then the last one's normally around 1 in the morning. So today's Sunday. Last night it was like there was one every hour. Well, I didn't know that because I was awake though. I don't know if they started extending the night service again. I have to check it out. Nearly finished. Didn't think I was going to eat it all, but yummy. Wish I could play some music. Sitting here. I can start putting some of these videos on TikTok. See how that goes. Or just clips, I guess, not the whole videos. Yummy, scrummy. Last bit, last bit. No, I lied. A bit more. Finito. Finished. Clear it away. So, got my retro glass. It's got flowers on it. Purple, well, lilac and orange flowers. I hope I haven't got any spinach or anything in my teeth, but tough titty. So, growing up in the 70s with Caribbean parents. Okay, so my mum and my stepdad. So, trying to think back. Let me think. My mum was really strict, but I think it's because she was a bit anxious of us getting into trouble if we went out and out to play. We did sometimes, but she wouldn't really let us go far. And then she weren't one to take us out a lot. I remember going to Peckham Park. She said that she took us to Regent's Park. Is it Regent's Park? The one up the West End. But she said she didn't do that again because she got lost, got worried, got anxious, all that. So we ate Caribbean food. So, rice and peas, chicken, which was usually on a Sunday. And then we ate that on Monday, leftovers on Monday. She always cooks for 5 hours anyway. So, Sunday and Monday, rice and peas and chicken, and I don't really remember having veggies. Might have done, don't know. And then Tuesday was whatever. Friday was she, took up the English tradition of fish and chips Friday, but she cooked it herself. And Saturday was soup day. Sometimes I weren't too keen on it, but you either ate it or you ate nothing. So yeah. I remember once I had rice and peas. No, pea soup. I think it had neck of lamb in it. And I put ketchup on mostly everything. Well, back then I did as well. So I thought, I'm going to squirt some ketchup in this neck of pea soup, neck of lamb in it. It was disgusting. It's so disgusting I almost cried. But I did feel upset because my mum made me eat it. Oh, it's disgusting. Well, you learn from your mistakes, innit? Didn't do that again. And then during the week, just sometimes we had pasta, making saltfish, mostly a lot of rice and a lot of what they call hard food. So yam, green banana, cocoa. I love cocoa, it's really nice. Not that I've had it in a while. Yam and plantain. My mum used to eat dasheen, but I didn't eat it. I had always had one green banana and two boiled dumplings if she cooked like meat or chicken or anything like that. So I think it was maybe the last year in secondary school we was allowed to come home by ourselves. Uh, I think she was in though. She was indoors, so we didn't have no keys or anything. But it was straight. Went to St John's and St Clement's when it was on off North Cross Road, if anyone knows that, in East Dulwich. We weren't allowed to take no shortcuts. Walked straight past the roundabout, straight up to Dockinall Hill. Yeah, and if we was late, we got in trouble, man. Well, got telling off the first couple of times, and then after that, it was the belt, the red, shiny. It wasn't even real leather. Maybe that's a good thing, though. I don't know. Red, shiny belt with I forget, a silver buckle on it. It was about that big, which hung up on the wall in the front room. Like torture about walking past it. Anyway, I don't think I was that bad. But maybe it's silly things that children do that annoyed my mum, so out come the belt. But you know, sometimes she knew she was doing it too much, because when you've got to put the music on and turn it up full blast to beat your children, you're doing too much. That's my opinion anyway. What else? So we went to families. Never knew my real dad. I vaguely remember him. I know he was tall, quite a stocky man, but he wasn't fat and quite dark as well. I don't remember it being horrible to us or anything. I remember him standing in the hallway talking to my mum, and that was it. And then years later, we was told that he passed away. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not, or she basically didn't want us to know him or his family because she was a bit on the side. But it happens, doesn't it? Um, so yeah, my mum done most things. We had to wash our own clothes until maybe secondary school, I'll say. We had to wash our own clothes by hand. So you had the red raw wrists from scrubbing those hard, holy socks. I can't remember what they're called now. It's white knee socks with little holes in them. I don't know what that pattern was called, but yeah, to wash them, all our underwear, sometimes bed sheets, and all of this was bent over the bath. So your hands were in agony and your back hurt by the time you finished. But it's all life skills, I guess. And then when we went to secondary school, we was allowed to use a washing machine sparingly. We had to dust, we had to hoover, go and get some shopping from Norgate Lane. We had to follow my mum to Peckham, and we used to argue about who's going to pull the trolley. You done it last time. No, I done it this time. All that. But yeah, I hated it because everyone she passed, she had to stand and have a good old chit chat. And then we got to the stalls on Tumut Road. She had to pick and choose everything with a fine tooth comb. But the thing is, hardly any of that food was for us. But we had to go and get it. What else? Yeah, she did let us play downstairs. Downstairs, right downstairs. So we was in an estate, and in the middle of the estate had had two swings and one slide, and some pole thing you can swing around. Not much, but that was the only place we was allowed to play. But we did venture out around the back grass, we called it, and it was quite hilly. So we used to get on the cardboard and down the hill. That was fun, but didn't do that for long because we had to go back to the spot we were supposed to be. Remember one time my sister thought she would go to the shop. Mm-hmm. My mum chased her round the car with the belt. Just, I guess, to humiliate her in front of our friends. But that was just how she punished us. So that's that. Not much we could do about it. What else? My grandma's here as well, but then she went to Canada and then she went to America. Spoke to her over the phone sometimes, but it wasn't. It was more of how are you kind of thing. Blah blah blah. She did want us to go to stay with her in America, but my mum said no. She said no. She said she's grandma's got work to do. She don't want you two under her feet. Well, we're not no trouble here, so why will we be trouble over there? And if she invited us over there, I'm sure she would have took annual leave or worked less shifts or whatever. And then eventually she moved back to Jamaica. So quite a good few times over there. I wanted to go last October, I think it was, but because of COVID, no. Um, so my mum had a brother. His name was Michael, and from what I gather, he had two children. So they're our cousins. I don't even know what their names are. Never met them. I saw a picture of them at my grand's house when I went to Jamaica. She had it in an album in the cupboard. So, but I mean, fancy not letting your children know your side of the family. What's that all about? Anyway, that was that. Um, yeah, she was strict. I was quite I think I was quite a miserable child. Not that you would notice, but I just didn't like going home because it was like prison to me. Prison. So in the end, I moved out when I was 17. I had to go. I went into a hostel. I had to say that I was a lesbian because that was the thing for the week. Helping. Was it gay? Well, and back then they said lesbian. So I guess I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say it must have been just for women, but there were some guys there. But maybe they was there from before. So I moved into a hostel in off Kirkdale Road, I think it was. That was all right. Got on well with the gang people, but it's because I could cook. So that was on my that was on my side, might as well say. I was told that my mum was upset because I moved out. Well, what do you expect me to do? Like living in prison, and I've never been back since. Well, not to live. I used to go there when my son was younger, but not no more. Yeah, I think that's about it really. Quite strict. Went to families' houses and friends of the families for they drunk and always some sort of fried chicken and crackers or curry goat, rice and peas. Went to my godmother's a lot, so played with our two cousins down there when I was younger. But everything just fizzled out as we got older. Not intentionally, but just the way it is sometimes, isn't it? What else? I remember my mum. Remember, I said she's strict, is strict. So I went out with this dude, and I don't think I got back in till maybe 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, I knocked on the door. No, I had my keys, but she put that other lock on, so I couldn't get in. So I thought, oh, fucking hell, I've got to stay out here for the rest of the night. Anyway, I think I was out there for about 10 minutes, and then she let me in and told me about myself. And no beatings then. I think we kind of grew out of it. Well, she grew out of it. I don't know. I think the last time we got the beats was, gosh, under 12 maybe. More the poking in the head business and think you're grown, oh, whatever, man. Yeah, I think that's it. My mum has got her old-fashioned ways, and she's set in her ways. She never, even though I wasn't living with her, she never used to like me going out because it's dark and you never know what's going to happen. Blah, 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 blah. But I'm not going to live in a prison, and there was always a group of us anyway, so we was fine. I think that's about it, really. I mean, I weren't the brightest spark at school, and you get homeworks, got homeworks at home. English was okay, but maths, I don't know, couldn't get it. And then my maths teacher was a witch. And then the way my mum was taught to do maths was completely different to how it's done here in England. So she couldn't help either. Home economics was fine. History was okay. PE was good. Swimming was good. Yeah, that's it. That's about it, really. But yeah, even now, sometimes my mum thinks it's okay to tell me what I should do and what I shouldn't be doing, even though I've done it for 40 odd years. Yes, okay, I will stop there. And thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you please. And I'll see you in another video. Bye.